trying to figure out how you gain this intensity so young.
Books. A lot of books.
But even that, like, not everyone likes to read.
I didn't either. I think the other coin is this. They say choose your heart in life.
Yeah.
So not reading a book is hard and reading a book is hard because either I get knowledge or I don't, like I plateau in wherever my mindset's at, right?
I'm stuck or I gotta keep working.
Yeah, exactly. And so to me, I was like, which one do I choose? And so I'll still never forget, I was at home and even my dad thought I was weird because I ended up reconnecting with my dad at the time later on in life. He was like, son, why are you at home reading a book on a random like Saturday night? I know you have friends. Why aren't you going out with them?
Right.
And I'm like, no, Dad. I'm like, I'm reading my book. And so he was like, this guy's off or something must be wrong.
Your dad is Hispanic.
Yeah, that's right. So like, yeah, exactly. Luego, chica, he's like, vente a ayudarme mejor en lugar de leer ese libro. Yeah, no, literally, man, always. You know what's funny? That's exactly what he said. Because we got other things you could be doing. And so like, I already had to deal with that rejection right away. Yeah. But I think it's really that, man. Like, that's what it was. Like, finding what hard you want to do, right? Yeah. You know, having a good job is hard, just like having an okay job is hard.
That's crazy because I relate to you in that sense because I was working on music when my dad was telling me to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's just like I chose a really, really hard path. You know what I'm saying? Because that industry sucks. But now that I'm listening to you, I was like, man, if I would have been into other stuff, you know, like selling clothes or stuff like that, like maybe the trajectory would have been different. You know what I'm saying? But I had the same intensity because
you still do.
I still do.
But
still in this difficult fucking business.
But at the end of the day, I bet you it's what you became in the journey.
But it's
what you value.
Yeah, it's how I feel when I do it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm good at everything. If I put my mind on it, I'm good. But not everything makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's how I felt with printing. So that's why people are like, how did you go from a printing business to now you want to sell homes? Because I felt the same way. I said, well, printing makes a living for me. I have a house. I have a rental property. You know, I'm making some money. Good. It ain't filling me here. But I said, what do I like to do is help others. If I help myself at my age get my first door, how can other people that their whole lives never had a door, had a property? So I said, I want to get my license to do that very, very much. So that's why I think back to what I said earlier, I lead with education. Because at the end of the day, si alguien más te ayuda, good for you.
Yeah.
It just didn't work here, but at least I know and I feel in my power, I left that little nugget to spark a chance for you to go call your friend or your other, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I got into real estate because I knew back to, you know, that's what makes me happy, not, you know, just printing for a living.